911, this line's reported. Where's your emergency?
Yeah, there's some punks in a Wendy's on Lafayette and Salem.
This guy's recording too. Hey, officer, this guy's recording.
Yeah, I am.
You're being threatened there, officer.
That's not a threat. You're gonna have a culture shock here in the North Shore.
He is in fear of you. He thinks that you threatened him.
Yeah.
Just told the guy at the front desk that, you know, you're obviously not allowed in there.
This video is from a beta boomer boy that called 911 on a couple 12-year-olds 2 times and then called 911 on me once, all for harassment. I had mentioned this incident in this video that I'm showing on the screen now because I had gone to the Salem Police Department to get the incident reports on the incident that I'm showing now. At the time, they could not find the incident reports for this Wendy's incident, but they found a harassment report from the Essex County Craftsman video. I have since received both reports and all of the radio transmissions, including the 3 911 calls. I had more footage of this incident, including me pulling up with this guy on the corner waiting for the police and the 2 kids leaving the Wendy's restaurant, but that footage got deleted accidentally. The couple reasons why I am publishing this video is because first, the female officer that showed up on scene for the 911 call about me had told me I could not enter the hotel because this guy was in fear of me for no real reason. Officer O'Leary has always been respectful with me, but again, police can be respectful and nice, but doesn't mean that they know the laws, and they continue to give unlawful orders. As she told the front desk I could not go into the hotel, I questioned her if I was trespassed or not. Another reason is to show the abuse of the 911 system and how police and or the district attorneys never will go after people that abuse the 911 system. Lastly, I want to show that in the last video, Captain Berreby said that if I was identified as the person that the people are complaining about, I will be put in the police
They're
report.
complaining about you, so we attach your name. They identified you. That's why your name's attached. Standard operating procedures, like when we take a report, involve people going to the report.
Yet in this very incident, this guy literally points me out and I'm on scene and I was not put into Officer O'Leary's report. His first 2 911 calls will be edited on top of the video, and the last 911 call was over 9 minutes long, so I will put that at the very end. So if you want to listen to it, you can. I appreciate all of your support. All links to videos that I have talked about will be linked in the description, along with all my other social media platforms. I appreciate all of your support. Make sure you go subscribe to my backup channel, Mass Accountability Streams Shorts. I appreciate all the support. Much love, respect, and appreciation.
So guys, I've been recording on my body cam, but this guy just said he called 911 twice on 2 kids that were mouthing off to him. He wants them removed from the restaurant for good, but nobody in the restaurant that works at the restaurant called or anything.
I'm already on the record. I have my phone up here.
If anything, he should get in trouble for abusing 911.
911, this line's reported. Where's your emergency?
Yeah, there's some punks in a Wendy's on Lafayette and Salem.
Yep.
And they just are punks and are disrespectful and kind of ruling the roost. And the manager here knows them, and they keep coming back here. They're underage. They're smoking, vaping or smoking, and I have a big problem with it. And I need someone to come out here.
Okay, are you there now?
I am, and I'm going to wait here because I find it unacceptable. I'm at Wendy's, Salem, on Lafayette Street.
What's your name? Yep, what's your name?
You know it? My name's David. That's all I'll tell you. But I feel very strongly. The number I'm calling on.
Okay, can you confirm that for me? Okay, we'll be there shortly.
Thank you.
911, this line's recorded. Where is your emergency?
I called earlier, and I'm at Wendy's on Lafayette Street in Salem, and there's a really young punk at the Wendy's that needs to be dealt with. And I called earlier, and no one showed up.
Yep, they are responding.
And I'm still waiting because I'm waiting here because I'm waiting here, and so I hope someone shows up.
Okay, they are en route.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on, Tom? Anything good tonight?
Nah, how you doing?
This guy's recording too. Hey, officer, this guy's recording.
Yeah, I am.
He can record.
What?
He can record.
Gonna have a big culture shock here in the North Shore, brother.
I'm being threatened there, officer.
That's not a threat. You're gonna have a culture shock here in the North Shore, for sure. Calling 911 twice on some kids talking shit to you. It's pretty pathetic. You should get in trouble for abusing the 911 system.
911, the sound's recorded. Where is your emergency?
I need to speak to a 911 supervisor, please. While I'm then talking to the officer, some other adult is filming me on his phone and then threatening me and telling me, you're in North Shore, we're going to find you, we're going to get you, and threatening things. I said, officer, he's threatening me. And then the officer says that, well, he can record you. And the guy continues to say, hey, you're in North Shore and some other things. I'm walking away, trying to get away from the situation. And he's threatening me, you're in North Shore and blah, 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 like threatening me that they're going to find me, this is our area, whatever, like gang shit. I do not feel safe. I feel intimidated by two young punks under the age of 12.
Yo, this guy needs a mental evaluation. He called 911 twice on kids calling him names. Sears dealt with him earlier. I was in front of Sears when he said I threatened him.
Those parties are in the lobby for you. On the way. Thanks, Jack.
Where is he? Yeah, I know he does.
So.
Sears was there.
Yeah.
So.
I just told the guy at the front desk that, you're obviously not allowed in there, but you're not staying there anyway, so.
I'm not allowed in there.
Well. I think only, people that are staying there are allowed.
I mean, I can't go in and ask the desk questions?
Yeah.
Are they trespassing me? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm almost sure also, I know over at the one right on the water over here, they have just call it Chapter 91, where the whole bottom floor is accessible to the public. It's
It's probably the same here.
That's what I'm thinking too. So like, even if I want to use a bathroom, I bet you those bathrooms are publicly accessible bathrooms. So like, that's why I'm questioning, am I trespassed?
No, you're not
All right.
trespassing.
All right.
Clear report taken. Roger. Thank you, 21.
911, this sounds recorded. Where is your emergency?
I need to speak to a 911 supervisor, please.
Where are you, sir?
I already called in earlier, and so I've already called in a call and have an issue with the police and the circumstances that happened. I want to be recorded. I want all of this to be on record.
Okay, just fill me in, sir. I just got here, so fill me in what's going on.
So I was at the Wendy's on Lafayette in Salem. They're unruly, not even teenagers, punks that were in the restaurant. The restaurant was closing. They were being very antagonistic and intimidating to me. I'm 50 years old. I was in the restaurant. The manager would not ask them to leave, and even though they were being antagonistic, they were being unruly, and they were ruling the restaurant. I called the police. I called twice on 911. Am I recorded?
Right now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I called 911 twice. It took them almost 20 minutes to get there. I waited outside the restaurant. Finally, the police came. I spoke to an officer who blew off the whole situation, thought that the manager called and was going to do nothing. I said, no, I called. Okay? I called and said this was unacceptable. He said, do you know where you are? I said, no, because I live in a hotel a block away. And I said, he goes, well, I talked about the point and some other things I don't know about because I don't live here. I live in a hotel a few months now. He said, well, I can't do anything. I said, I called about this. You need to go in there and get those punks who are underage. The boy was not in puberty. He had a face mask on with sunglasses, a little punk girl with curly hair. They were ruling that place. No one would ask them to leave. The restaurant, Wendy's on Lafayette in Salem, closes at 10. They still continue to do what they wanted to do. The manager would not do anything because, and I said, why don't you ask them to leave? Well, they're here all the time, she says. I decided to call the police. I got my order. I left the restaurant. I called the police. I waited 20 minutes. The officer shows up, who I should have gotten his badge number, but you can look on record, basically did nothing. I said, I'm the one that called. You need to go in. They're smoking or vaping cigarettes or vaping marijuana, underage. They're staying in the restaurant. While I'm then talking to the officer, some other adult is filming me on his phone and then threatening me and telling me, you're in North Shore, we're going to find you, we're going to get you, and threatening things. I said, officer, he's threatening me. And then the officer says that, well, he can record you. And the guy continues to say, hey, you're in North Shore and some other things. I'm walking away, trying to get away from the situation. And he's threatening me, you're in North Shore and blah, 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 like threatening me that they're going to find me, this is our area, whatever, like gang shit. I do not feel safe. I feel intimidated by two young punks under the age of 12. The restaurant would do nothing, and the officers did nothing. 2 officers showed up in 2 Salem police cars.
So when did this happen, sir?
20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
Okay, so what are you looking for now? Are you looking to make a formal complaint?
I'm going to do a formal complaint to the officer.
Okay, so in order to do that, you have to come down to the station, and we have a form you can fill out in order to do that.
Listen, I'm on a recorded line. Let it be known that my life has been threatened by an adult who is filming me outside of the restaurant on the sidewalk adjacent to the drive-through. Let it be known.
Okay, so sir, I'm letting you know, in order to make a formal complaint about this against the officer or department, you have to come and fill a form out that we have at the station.
I heard you. I am saying to you, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're focusing on that the officer did not do anything or that I'm filing a complaint against the officer. I have concerns over my life, over the threats that were done by an adult who has connection to these punk kids in this restaurant, filming me on his phone and threatening me for my life. I want it to be known right now that my life has been threatened by an adult.
Okay, so would you like to make a report, sir? Would you like to make a report about it? Because this isn't making a police report.
Yes.
In order to make a police report, you need to meet with an officer and speak with them.
I did meet with an officer outside the restaurant. I'm doing two things. One, I'm on recorded line to say the officer was unwilling to do it got confused and was delayed in the response of the situation. What's most important is that my life is in danger. My life has been threatened.
Okay, so sir, again, where are you now?
I am in my hotel.
Which is where?
Do not interrupt me. I want you to record and listen to me.
But sir, in order to make a report, whether you'd like to report the threats or if you'd like to make a report against a certain officer, again, that needs to be done in person in order to make a report. Just me speaking with you over the phone won't do those things.
No, what it is I've also told the front lobby of my hotel what happened, and I'm also making sure this is recorded so the fact that something happens to me, that there's something is known about what has happened here.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking if you'd like to meet with an officer to take a report about being threatened.
That officer, that officer at the Wendy's who showed up, I told him I am being threatened, and he said they can record you. And I said he's threatening me, and he said, "Well, just go home." I have someone call me, please. Or what do I need to do? My life is in danger. I want to get out of here. This is not right.
No, just, sir, if you'd like to make a report about it, I can send an officer to meet with you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where are you?
I'm very concerned over the public information here because I don't trust anyone.
Well, if you'd like to meet with an officer, I need to know where you are in order to send an officer there.
We'll say the Starbucks on what street is this? The street is there's Derby and then Dodge Street. I'll meet an officer at Starbucks at Dodge Street and Washington, please.
So you're at the Starbucks in Washington Street.
I will meet him at the Starbucks at Dodge and Washington Street.
What's your name?
My name's David. I will see them. How long do I have to wait?
And what is your phone number?
The number I'm calling on. That's correct.
Okay, and what are you wearing, or a physical description so the officer can find you?
He'll see me on the corner. I don't want to give any more information. Have the officer he'll show up.
It's so the officer can find you, sir, and knows who they're looking for.
I am not comfortable with this.
Comfortable with what?
Public Information Act and things like that. Have them meet me at Starbucks, please. I've already called in earlier. I'm done with this. Have them meet me.
Sir, I'm trying to get you help. So the officer can find you.
White hat. I have a white hat on. That's all I'll say. I don't know who I am. I'm the only one who could be. Please.
Yep.
How long do I have to wait?
Have a good night. We'll send an officer that way.
How long will it take?
I'll have to see where the officers are at right now, sir.
Well, it certainly shouldn't be the officer that showed up, because I'm sure it's thin staff in Salem here.
Again, I'm not sure who showed up later. Earlier. I just got here.
Can you look up
said you don't know their name?
15, 20 minutes ago and make sure it's not those two same officers?
Whoever works that neighborhood is who will show up, sir.
All right. Well, very good. I'll see them. I'm going down. I'm going there. I'm there, and so I'll see them in 5 minutes. I don't want to wait another 20 minutes for this.
All right. Well, if they're tied up on a life or death emergency, I'm going to have them stay there first, but as soon as they're available, I'll send them your way, sir.
Okay, I'll call back in 10 minutes. Thank you.